Farewell to a timeless icon. June Lockhart, beloved star of Lassie and Lost in Space, passes away at 100. Imagine losing a piece of your childhood, a face that beamed from the screen during those cozy Saturday afternoons. June Lockhart, the unforgettable actress who brought warmth to Lassie and adventure to Lost in Space, has sadly left us at the age of 100. But here's where her story touches hearts. This is the tale of a woman whose life spanned eras. From the glittering golden age of Hollywood to modern tributes, reminding us why classic TV stars like her still capture our imaginations today. As one of the final living legends from that dazzling period of Hollywood's heyday, the 1930s and 1940s, when cinema was king and stars were born, June Lockhart quietly passed away on Thursday, October 23rd, at 9:20 p.m. in Santa Monica, California, as confirmed by People magazine. Her daughter, June Elizabeth, and granddaughter, Christiana, were there to hold her hand through the end. The passing was attributed to natural causes, a gentle conclusion to a life filled with vigor and vitality. In lieu of flowers, her family is requesting donations to organizations close to her heart. The Actors Fund, which supports fellow performers in need. ProPublica, the investigative journalism outlet committed to exposing truths. And International Hearing Dog, Inc., helping those with hearing impairments through specially trained canine companions. It's a fitting way to honor her legacy, blending her passion for the arts with a nod to community service. Born in 1925 in the bustling city of New York to fellow actors Gene and Kathleen Lockhart, June stepped into the spotlight early, making her stage debut at just 8 years old in a production of Peter Ibbotson at the Metropolitan Opera. For beginners curious about theater, think of it as a grand opera house where singers and actors perform elaborate stories set to music. It's a high-stakes world that demands precise timing and emotion. Her first foray into film came in 1938 with A Christmas Carol, where she appeared alongside her parents, playing a role that let her witness the magic of movie-making firsthand. Reflecting on that experience years later, in 2014, she shared with the Ames Tribune how delightful it was to see her parents shine as the Cratchit family, and how she adored the elaborate Victorian-era costumes that transported everyone back in time. And this is the part most people miss. Her very first line in the movie, I know, sausages, turned into a lifelong family gag. It's become a family joke, and we all shriek with laughter when we watch it now, she recounted, showing how even tiny moments in early roles can create lasting bonds. Her early cinematic adventures included standout films like All This and Heaven 2, Sergeant York, a biographical drama about a World War I hero that highlighted themes of faith and patriotism, and Meet Me in St. Louis, a vibrant musical about family life in the early 1900s. She transitioned to Broadway, where she snagged a Tony Award for her 1947 performance in For Love or Money. As she told the Chicago Tribune in 1987, while she enjoyed all facets of acting, theater posed the greatest challenge, requiring relentless energy and live audience interaction, unlike the multiple takes allowed in film. For those new to this, imagine performing without a safety net. One mistake and the show's over. By the 1950s, television was emerging as a household staple, and June became a regular presence on early shows like Hallmark Hall of Fame, which showcased high-quality dramas, Wagon Train, an adventurous series about pioneers heading west, and Gunsmoke, the long-running Western about lawmen in the Wild West. She expressed a fondness for the era's fashion in a 2015 interview with the Burlington County Times, loving the flowing gowns with tight waists that made her feel like a character from history. Then came her breakout moment in 1958, joining Lassie as Ruth Martin, the compassionate mother figure, which earned her 2 Emmy nods. Co-star John Provost fondly recalled in a 1994 People interview how June was so dedicated that my own mother might forget my birthday, but June never does. But here's where it gets controversial. Some fans debate whether Lassie was just wholesome family entertainment or a subtle commentary on animal rights and loyalty, sparking endless discussions about the show's deeper messages. What do you think? Did it change how you view pets and responsibility? In 1965, she traded rural farms for outer space, taking on the role of Maureen Robinson in Lost in Space, a sci-fi adventure about a family stranded on an alien planet. Humorously, she quipped to NPR in 2004 that after 6 years on Lassie, no one ever told her it inspired them to become farmers, unlike the show's messages of perseverance. Her career flourished with roles in Petticoat Junction, a sitcom about country life, Murder, She Wrote, where she solved mysteries as a writer, Full House, adding heart to family chaos, and Roseanne, which she proudly called the highlight of my career for its raw, relatable portrayal of working-class struggles. Beyond the screen, June was as daring as the character she played. "I love rock and roll and going to concerts," she confessed to the Chicago Tribune in 1994. "I have driven army tanks and flown in hot air balloons, and I go plane gliding, the ones with no motors." Picture this, a Hollywood star embracing thrills like a modern adventurer, proving age is just a number. As a dedicated NASA supporter since the 1970s, she witnessed space shuttle launches and earned the agency's Exceptional Public Achievement Medal in 2014. I've been to 2 space shuttle launches and worked with NASA, so I'm absolutely thrilled by this recognition. No other actress has received this honor, she told the Denver Gazette, highlighting her unique blend of entertainment and science advocacy. June leaves behind her daughters, Anne and June Elizabeth, along with a rich tapestry of TV history that keeps her memory alive. And this is the part most people miss. In an age of reboots and remakes, her contributions remind us of the enduring power of original storytelling. But let's stir the pot a bit. Some argue that classic shows like hers idealize family dynamics, ignoring real-world complexities like divorce or inequality. Is that a fair critique, or does it overlook the comfort they provide? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree that June Lockhart's roles shaped your view of adventure and family? Or do you see them as outdated? Let's discuss.